Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your application. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have the standalone pergola. So this is a all aluminum pergola up here, and we have a countertop back here with a barbecue. There is going to be a TV set back here, a little privacy wall back there, and there are going to be some lights in here. However, they're going to work, this particular client is going to work with the heaters in order to place the lighting up there. So let's go ahead and just look at the overall dimensions. Overall dimensions are 12 by 12. We have a ceiling height here of 9 feet to the bottom edge of the ceiling, and then also there is a 3 to 12 foot, 3 inch to 12 foot slope, so the rain can run off the back end of here. Let's see if there's anything else. There is going to be just a dining table here, and you can see that with the dining table it's not centered because of the space, so we're not going to center the heaters. We're going to kind of just look at this component, or this space from here to here will be our main prime area of heating. So all right, let me go ahead and turn the dimension off and look at two different options that I come up with. So one option would be using a 4,000 watt unit just into the center of the space, so center in the room here, and then centered, like I said before, within the distance between here and here, which is approximately, I think, 9 feet. Centered in that 9 feet span, 4.5 feet off this edge here. And I think that's about it. Now, they did mention that this was aluminum. I'm not sure if that was due to the fact that they want to move the heater up a little bit higher. There is a junction box on here that you don't see in this drawing here. That junction box is about 3 inches high. Aluminum is non-combustible. However, there is convection heat that comes off the back end of the heater itself. You don't want to expose aluminum to a lot of heat. I don't know how much it can actually handle, and therefore I wouldn't do anything other than using what the manufacturer recommends. Also, when you move a heater up closer to a metal surface or any type of surface, there is a heat buildup that happens up here, so you want to make sure that it's venting properly. So I'm not going to use anything other than the OEM brackets, which is a 6-inch clearance, and you can see that with this, the 3 inch to every 12 foot slope, the brackets will be at a slight angle this direction here. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat, and you can see here that we are getting a decent footprint of heat. I did measure out the table for them, so that I think it's 84 inch by 40 inch, and that's about proper there, with the chairs pulled out, obviously, so we can see how much space we really need to heat. So that would be one 4,000 watt unit. They do want to use a motif style fascia on this, and that would require the C series model in order to do that. So that would be one option, and let's go ahead and just look at option number 2, and that would be using two 4,000 watt units. Now, another thing that I just should mention is that this is in a Southern California area, I believe, and so the area is moderate. It's not very very hot, so you would definitely want to use either a duplex switch on this heater if you're going to use the 4,000 dual. So this is a CD4024. Yeah, you definitely want to use either a control or the duplex switch on each one of these heaters. So I do have them centered to centered at 6 feet apart, and then also centered within this span here as well. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat, and you can see here that with a 6 foot center to center, we're getting a really good coverage throughout the whole span here. I think that one is actually the best option for heating up the entire space. One thing I should mention is that, so this side here is mounted. You want to make sure that the heater is level. You do not want to, even this small span here, you do not want it to not be level. So you would just put a spacer between the ceiling and the bracket itself, and then that way you can keep the unit centered, or excuse me, level. If it's not level and it's going downhill, then you'll see here there are some elements in here. The looks like a spring type of element, and that will start to slope downhill. As you use the heater, it heats up, expands, and then cools off when you turn it off, and contracts, and that would cause the units to go downhill. So that would destroy the units in just a short period of time. So do not do that. Make sure you have them level. In any case, that I think is a pretty good application. This also could use the motif. That's why I'm using the CD4024, and I think it looks really good in this application. So there you have it. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you'd like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized, YouTube does not promote our channel, and others don't find our channel unless you help us out by hitting that thumbs up down below. I thank you so much. Have an excellent day.